So I'm here at Gaya Ceramics Studio.
Yeah.
Gaya Ceramics Studio with Marcella and
Michela.
Michela. Very good. And it's so exciting, you wouldn't believe what I just saw. Okay, here we go.
My name is Marcello. I'm Italian. And
Marcello.
Marcello. Yeah.
Okay, Marcello.
Marcello Mastroianni, all the good Italians. Very, very Italian name. So I moved to Bali in 2001.
Yes.
So we came here for a lucky encounter. We have a small pottery studio close to Milan, about 50 kilometers south Milan. And my wife, she's a sculptress as a background, and I have a degree in economy and politics, so different background. But I fell in love with clay, so I started doing like private classes, and I started learning throwing on the wheel. And so I quit my job and I started doing ceramic full time. And the beginning was, back in the 90s it was fun, a little bit difficult, as every small pottery studio. But then in 2001 we went to Salone del Mobile in Milan, which is a big exhibition about home furniture and accessories, and with a small collection of raku designs, and we met our first big client, that was Armani, the fashion designer, that they started in that year his home collection, and so he placed a small order, like 2 vases and 4 bowls, but it was for us a very big boost of confidence, I would say. And then we met also a person, a guy from Bologna, who in Bali had already a villa and a restaurant and an art gallery, and he invited us to come to Bali to set up a studio. So we say, yeah, why not? Let's come. Back then we had no kids, we had no money, so we say, okay, let's try and see what happens. So we came here in 2001, so it's 25 years, more than 25 years, I would say. And we started very small. It was me, Miki, and the son of our landlord.
Yes.
And we started very small, and then we grew to the size you're gonna see now. So we have
Wonderful.
about 120 artisans and
Oh
employees. that
my,
work
I
with
had
us.
no idea.
Yeah, and we work internationally. We do a lot of custom projects for hospitality businesses, and we make our own collection. And the peculiarity of this studio is that we approach a huge variety of ceramic technique and huge variety of designs, different designs. So we don't have a very specific collection we make, but we just work with porcelain, with stoneware, oxidation reduction, raku. We use lusters, we make sculpture, we make dinner set, we make terracotta flooring. We do a lot.
Wow.
So that's pretty peculiar for a studio, I would say. And one other thing that I'm gonna show you probably later on is we have another little showroom on the other side of the road, which is about recycle. So we have a very vibrant program. We call it Reborn Design.
Okay.
So we take all the leftover of the studio, no matter if it's objects that do not pass quality control, or materials such clay waste or glaze waste or laboratory test. So we collect everything, we archive everything, and we upcycle them in a way that is pretty interesting. I'll show you just a little bit a sneak peek of the idea. So this in reality was not meant to be like this, but these are 2 different objects
Yes.
that do not pass quality control, but now they became like a goblets. And so this is the concept. So we are rethinking object.
Wait, hold on a
So
second.
this is a little vase, and this is a bowl from 2 different collections. left over from production, so and now they become like another goblet. So this is the concept I was telling to you about reborn design. Let's start the tour, and then we are gonna move. So this is more, and for example, those lampshade.
Yeah.
This is the same concept of the reborn design I was showing to you before. So it's a vase, a couple of plates, another vase, and a bowl, and a little thing on top. This coral design is made out of clay waste. We have a wastewater management system that separates liquid from solids.
Yes.
And all the clay waste and glaze waste is collected and repurposed in
You know, in my business,
yeah.
it was pretty good. Not like your business,
Yeah.
but a pretty good business for a late start. Some of my favorite work came from the reclaimed bucket.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe because I didn't care as much.
Yeah, that's correct.
And so I could just be free.
Yeah.
And I do maybe 25 kilos even.
Yeah.
Big piece. Make it into a fountain.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So you can see, so we jump from things like this to table setting, mirror frame. This is over there. This is our accounting office. So also the little tiles that you see on top here are, we call it reclay. It's a sort of tactile wallpaper. So those little tiles are attached with double tape. And those are made again of recycle and reclaim clay. Packaging, for example, so we don't use any more plastic bubble, but we have we take those recycled carton boxes and we cut it into this honeycomb material, which is really practical, cheap, and sustainable. We ship things all around the world. We mainly export. This goes to Tokyo, and the other one goes to Dubai. We ship all over the world. Working a lot on custom projects for hospitality businesses. Every time they open up a new hotel, we might ask to ship abroad. So 60% is for export.
Yes.
Yeah, we are entering now in an area where normally here we do hand building work. So those are big pots we are doing for an hotel in Maldives. We have to do about 60 of those big ones.
Wow.
Which is not actually our like, it's not our comfort zone, I would say, this size.
Yes.
Not because we are not able to do it, but because of the space.
In the kiln and the shelving.
Takes a lot of space.
A lot of space.
So imagine that we have to do 60 of those big ones.
It's a lot of efficient. Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's a lot of space. Yeah.
You don't see this. This is very.
No, but then you don't see this together with salt and pepper shaker, I would say. So the peculiarity of the studio is this capacity of being that flexible and moving from things like this one to installation, to sculpture, to salt and pepper shaker, to flooring. So that's very unique, I would say. the main idea, I mean, we work without any industrial or semi-industrial system, not because I don't like molds or I don't like presses, but because we need to be flexible. You just imagine that we do about 60 to 70% of our production is custom. So we have to change design every single day, and so you need to be flexible to do that. So if you have molds or industrial system, you cannot be that flexible. So we work everything on the potter's wheel, slab, sculpture, and we work with porcelain, the white, I mean this is porcelain naturally, this is stoneware. We have a big variety of blends because we make our own materials. So I'll show you later our laboratory where we make clay and glazes.
Okay.
So throwing,
Where does your clay come from? You make your own, so you buy international or mostly here?
I buy as much as I can. I buy it here, so in Indonesia. But there are some raw material that I have to import. And it's very basic. I mean, there's not a lot of secrets. There's a lot of throwing, trimming, drying, not non-force drying actually, like open air drying. Very, very basic.
Yes,
so
very basic.
Nothing fancy. Slab rolling, carving, hand building, so all the basics. We normally work, we are pretty precise in archiving or technical drawing, so everything is archived with technical drawing and with all the details that the guy have to follow. And then together with the technical drawing, we always have an archive of master samples that so the artisan knows exactly from technical drawing and from master sample what they have to do. We have also a video archive of tutorial for techniques. So if the artisan, if the artisan do not remember exactly how that piece is carved, they can download the tutorial and see exactly how that specific design is done.
You have systems. Your systems are very.
You know what?
Your
so
systems.
When you have a lot of people working, so the information is vital. So you really have to share not just the technical information, but also the aesthetic information you want to achieve. That's the most difficult part. The technical information, it's easy to communicate, but the aesthetic sometimes and the details together that make the aesthetic, it's the most difficult thing to pass. So an edge that is like 1 milli thicker, it doesn't give you that lightness of to the design, right? So the artisan have to exactly know where to go. So all the artisan are trained internally. We have a sort of mentorship program. So the senior has a couple of juniors that wedge the clay for them, move things around, clean up the space, and then slowly they sit on the wheel and they start learning. So it's something like the guild in the Renaissance. So there is a master that has apprentice.
This sounds like traditional Italian master apprentice relationship.
That's the concept. And
like
for me,
like 2,000 years of tradition, Italian tradition.
And for me, it's something that is we are losing as a craft studio concept.
Yes.
So I think it's. I mean, I do understand the importance of the artist or the artisan that works alone and make beautiful stuff. But I also value the importance of passing the craft.
Yes.
Passing to other people, to young generation, and so I believe that this type of studio concept it's very important.
Yeah.
So those are our car kilns, and we build them. So we couldn't find any kiln supplier in Indonesia, so we had to make our own. So we asked a welder to come. We bought refractory bricks from China, and this is pretty practical. So we have this train that moves left and right and serves the two kilns. And then we put them in station, we load and unload them outside. Here we do some basic glazing, cleaning. There's not a lot of glazing today. I don't know why. So here we have other kilns. Again, we built everything. In the back there, we have a raku station. I can show it to you. Here we do have some spray booths for some glazing. Wow. Here we do raku. We have this exhaust that
Yes.
cools all the smoke.
Yeah.
Even if we are in a closed environment, so everything is
Safety.
yeah. We fire everything with gas, so this gas bottle, they are soaked in water, and we have this circulation of water to keep the bottle not to freeze the bottle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the bottles freeze, so they run water over the bottles.
This is Alessandro Gallo.
I'm Alex.
Hi, Alex.
Sorry for interrupting. Right?
That's
I
my
couldn't
pleasure.
leave without saying thank you to Marcello.
This is has been one of our most important teacher at the Ceramic Art Center.
I live in the US.
I'm in the U.S. I'm a pottery
Yeah,
teacher.
I've heard. So I live near the Archibald Foundation in Elena,
Oh,
Montana.
Archie Bray.
Yeah.
They're such a gift.
Yeah, they are. It's an incredible place.
They
and
ju- they just
I
sold-
ended up living there, you know.
They just sold my pug mill for me.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Amazing. The clay biz?
The clay business, they had a buyer for me, and when I folded up my studio,
That's wonderful.
because my body's doesn't like to work that hard anymore.
Gotcha.
So what do I do with this pug mill? Well, you know, I called Archie Bray, talked to somebody there, I forgot who.
Cool.
He said, "Oh, I know somebody that wants it." So yeah, sold it immediately.
Irina,
Probably means I should have asked more money. If it sells that quickly,
Sorry for interrupting again. If you've got time, I'll just come back and but ciao and thank you so much.
se vuoi delle tazze da caffè,
I'll go see. Okay. Thank you. Yes.
He's Alessandro Gallo. I don't know if you ever see his work. He makes these figures with animal cats.
oh, okay.
Yeah, it's very
Interesting.
it's very interesting. I'll show you later his work. He's really, really good. He's the former husband. Now they are divorced. So Beth Kavanagh's teacher.
Of who?
Beth Kavanagh.
Okay.
She's an amazing sculptress as well. Sculpting sculptress. Okay, now we are entering in the laboratory, so where we prepare all our materials. that's a lot. Yeah, that's something that normally pottery studio do not have. I mean, we've been kind of forced to make our own material because
Yes.
we couldn't find a reliable supplier here. So either import from Australia or make our own. So we decided to hire a ceramic engineer for a few years. He stayed with us 2-3 years. So we design the operation. We train a group of people so to make. And now we are completely independent. So we have ball mills here. We have these 3 big ball mills in the pit. I don't know if you can
Ball
see
mills,
it.
sure.
Yeah, ball mills.
Yeah.
And then everything is blended together. Every single material is blended differently in a different tanks, and then everything is pumped in bigger tanks with specific recipe. The sludge is pushed into the filter press over there. And then we squeeze the water out, we get the cake of clay, we pack them, and then we go in production. Doing that, we can control the quality of our clays, and that's it. So
Yeah.
imagine that every time we have to change material, we have to clean up everything, and all the water and the dirt goes into septic tank here below.
Yes.
And then everything is pumped above this ceiling into wastewater management system that separates the water. The clean water goes back into the bathroom
Yes.
to water the garden.
Yeah.
And the solids, which is a mix of clay, glazes all together, is used for specific projects.
Yes. Very nice.
This is our office lab, where you can see here we have a bunch of glazes. Imagine, so we do have about maybe probably 2,500 different glazes. So this is the archive of the 2008, for example. So everything is again archived with pictures and all the recipes. So everything has to be archived properly. And all this test material, all these little balls, all this color test, all this clay test, everything is collected. You see, we collect everything. We separate them by color, and we use all these test balls and all these lab test objects for a specific reborn design project. And so we collect everything and we repurpose in different design, which I'm going to show you just now.
Holy guacamole. I had no idea. How many square meters do you have here?
About 3,000.
3,000 square meters.
Yeah.
So it's like 12,000 square feet, maybe. I think more than 12,000 square feet.
So you see those, for example, those things are made out of a lot of different objects from past collection. Now we are doing screens out of laboratory test for bending test for clay. The machine over there is our wastewater management system. But you see how many packs of things we do have, and all these things are again collected, and we create screens.
Look at that.
Yeah. This is for an exhibition we are having in August. We are gonna have a sort of display within. We're gonna have a display in a forest, and
Oh.
so those screens are gonna be hanging between trees. That's why they're a little bit strange in shape, because we have to follow the tree design. So this is a collaboration with a fashion designer. So we are doing a sort of artwork. This is a necklace, basically. It's a wall necklace made out of leftovers, rejects,
Yes.
and fabrics from these fashion designers. So a lot of little things. So the fashion designer is giving us his fabric leftover, and we compose this necklace with our own leftovers.
Wow. That's beautiful. And this is for a
It's for an exhibition we
An
are
exhibition.
having in Jakarta. In September. But conceptually, so this space is just for upcycling leftovers.
upcycling.
Yeah, upcycling. So this is the same concept. One cup, another little balls, and becomes a different story. Or I don't know, this one. It's a candle holder, but made with different objects
Yes.
stuck together. Yeah. It's fun because you have an archive of things, and then you, in a collage kind of approach, you take all these objects and you make new things. Like this one. So this is 1, 2, 3, and 4 pieces. And to me, the idea of upcycling, it's important to be sustainable in two ways. Ecologically, because you don't throw away things, and then you recycle what's is left over, but also economically sustainable, because very often when you recycle, the energy costs is not sustained by the outcome, right? So you need funding from government or for private. And in this particular case, it's interesting because if I sell these 3 or 4 pieces separately, I can make 100. But if I sell it as a unique piece, I might be able to upvalue them to 150. So it's both sustainable economically and ecologically, which is important. I always say that I want to make. I don't want to make money. I don't want to make ceramic to make money, but I want to make money to keep doing ceramic. So we have 100 families that we have to sustain, and we have to be responsible of that. So we need to be also profitable as an operation. Okay.
This place goes on and on for a long way. A different office.
This is our production planning office. Is where we have to help praticamente and control all the production. So we have the system, so every single artisan has day by day specific targets, and we have a weekly meeting where we give to our artisan a weekly plan, and so this weekly meeting we do with them is also a technical meeting, so we explain exactly how a specific object is made, because imagine that all these design in this moment are in production, but you can well understand that making this or making this is two different type of skills
Completely.
and technical understanding, and so we really jump from beads
Yes.
to sculptors. So that's a more difficult thing to pass to our artisans. So it's not just a technique, as I told you before. It's also an aesthetic that has to pass, and the aesthetic changed so much that it's not that easy. So we have also this one, for example. It's a very complex object because it's thrown on the wheel, altered, then there is a piping work, and then there is this graffito, and then there is the glazing, fired in reduction, celadon, and then there is all the watercolor painting, and then there is the gold details. It's a lot of techniques overlapping.
Yes.
And not that easy. So all our in this particular moment we have about 30 projects running.
30.
And other 30 projects in developments, let's say in research and development, in sampling. But every single project has an average of 20 different designs that jump from this one to the cup to the sculpture. And you multiply 20 by 30, so it's 600 designs that are running in production in this very moment.
And each design has 20 steps.
20 steps and very different because as you can see, I mean, this one or this one, they have different material, different...
And shelving space for each one of the spaces. Each one of those steps has its own shelving space. Nobody understands that. They see somebody enjoying on the wheel, but that's like 1%.
Yes. One of the biggest problems is always space.
Space is always it. I see why Bali is a good spot for you. You have a lot of space.
Here nobody's working at the moment, but this studio is about precious metal lusters, so gold and platinum, copper, all the lusters. So and naturally need a different environment, different media. Here we have a little bit of stock of our own collection, and here we QC. This is quality control. Every single piece is quality control by our staff. Yeah. So this is probably wrong because it has this glaze defect. So we have this little mark that shows where the defect is. That's a pity because it has been fired 3 times already, and on the luster firing we have this crazing in the glaze. It's a pity. Maybe. We are here in an office that is a little bit of a mix. I would call it, I don't know, maybe it's a research and development office. We do technical drawing, we do visual presentation for the client, we do the video tutorial, we have, pictures, we do photo. We normally are asked to develop also the design. So the design is not given, but they give us the client give us a general brief. I would say, I don't know, we are opening a restaurant, Japanese restaurant that took Japan in the 30s.
Okay.
Or, the interior design is blue and gold, and they need a sushi bowl, a sushi tray, like a ramen bowl, blah blah blah. And so we collect all this information, like aesthetic information and functional information, and then we create a visual presentation that collects a mood board, and then ideas of design, so sketches, and so if the client approves the visual presentation, then we make the prototype, then we correct the prototype if something is wrong, and when we have the master sample, then we go in production.
Marcella,
Yeah,
I'm just amazed. You came here 25 years ago with nothing.
nothing. No money, nothing.
And
Nothing.
do you always work, or do you take any time off?
No, we are passionate about ceramic, and
Right.
so
I'm the same way. I never have taken any time.
I mean, yes, we do. I mean, we have 3 boys, so our family needs. I mean, I need family time.
They need daddy.
Yeah, I need to be a daddy as well. Yeah, but me and Mickey, my wife, we are very constant. So we like routine, which can be a bad bad thing. I mean, but we come to the studio every day at 8 o'clock, and we stop 1 hour for lunch, and then we come back home at 6 o'clock every day. So we did it for 25 years. And so this is part of our archive. So everything that has it's a red sticker, and it's a codified. So we have all the technical drawing, we have the client. Everything is archived. This is just a little part of our archive, because we have about 28 to 30,000 different design archive. So we have a storage space.
Wow.
With very old collection that we pack. This is our meeting room, so we normally meet with the client here.
Yeah.
And so if they don't have yet a precise idea, we can brainstorm with so many different designs.
I see.
And we have all the glaze colors, so it's easy to create something new out of it. And yeah, that's pretty much it, but not finished, because we want to show you the Ceramic Art Center,
Okay.
which has been a 15 new life, giving new life to hopeless and fortunate and forgotten ceramics.
Very sweet. Look at those doors.
And these objects are just made of rejects, basically. This one, these branches are rejects from a mangrove project of ours in Jakarta, and those were probably broken or whatever, so we repurposed them these whimsical trees. And
How do you connect? So this is reject,
Yeah.
and this is reject.
No, this is new.
This is new. So this was dry, and then you're cementing.
Basically, no, yeah, we are cementing.
Cementing with-
we drill it and we cement it.
I see.
inside.
Okay.
Was fired actually.
And you fire again after.
No, it's mechanically.
It's only
mechanically
mechanical is more
attached, yeah.
more reliable.
The necklace here is made out of glazed test ball.
Love it.
Yeah, and all the vases and the candle holder, the cake stand, you see around here, are just made with pieces from different collection that they couldn't pass quality control, and just reassemble together.
Wow. I had no idea where I was coming today. I can't believe he's taking me to another place now that he owns and runs. So that was just a little gallery. Let's see where Marcello's taking me.
We are going down the alley now, and we are going to Gaya Ceramic Art Center, which we founded in 2011 with Pottery Kane, an amazing wood fire artist. And here we do classes and workshop, and we invite artists in residency for 2 months residency. And I'll show you. It's an interesting operation as well. So yeah, this is our actual Meredith Haberman. She's our actual resident artist. She just finished the residency, and we have her little exhibition here in the gallery.
I love the doors in Bali.
Yes.
Doors are very important in Bali.
Yeah. And this is the work of Meredith, and yeah, she's very interesting work.
Outstanding.
Yeah. How are you? So in this part of the studio we have semi-private studio,
Yes.
where an artist can have a little bit of privacy. Kandon, she's an amazing raku artist, and she does this amazing embroidery out of ceramics. She's also leading our next workshop.
Yeah, making some small stuff so I can show them.
Yeah. And so here artists can have a little bit of privacy, so they have semi-private studio, but can
Yes.
can interact with each other.
Yeah.
This is our soda kiln.
Oh, so
Yeah.
so they come.
So here in this studio,
Do you build the door fresh every time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. This is the,
That's the door right there.
That's the door.
For those that don't know, they take the bricks and they build the
Yeah.
door every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, correct. And here we have probably the only Anagama kiln in Indonesia.
Oh, Hanagama. I love that.
Yeah.
From Japan.
Yeah, from Japan. And
You see these going all the way up hillsides in Japan.
again here we build the door.
Yes.
So we made a workshop to build it, and now we
I see.
are doing workshop to fire it. So it takes about 3 days and 3 nights.
And this is wood firing.
Yeah, that's wood firing. We have a raku station here, so we can approach almost every type of ceramic and atmospheric firing here.
I love your pulley system. So here's his raku kiln.
Yes.
This is, I think, called a top hat kiln. I'm not sure, but and it's a pulley system that goes all the way over here, and the counterbalance weight is over here. This will last 200 more years because it's simple and effective.
Yes, I like raku kilns where you can work around it.
All the way around.
Yeah, and rather than going inside
That's right.
the barrel.
Yeah, one of my first teachers, actually my first teacher had a kiln that worked that way. He picked up the whole top.
So this is the main workshop area where we run our workshop. We just
Beautiful.
finished Alessandro Gallo workshop, the guy that you just met.
I see.
And this is his work. Yeah, this is Alessandro. I don't know if you ever seen his work. It's amazing. He's super talented. This is Candona, the lady that you just met. We are gonna have Valentina and Kelly and James Ford.
Very good.
This year. So this is the roster of the workshop we had.
Are your workshops filled?
Yes,
You fill them up?
yeah.
From international?
International clients. Just want to show you, I have to bring it back to the studio. Just want to show you. This is Alessandro work.
Well, you're not going to find another one of those.
Not at all.
That's the only one.
That's the only one.
Wow.
Incredible.
The monkey. There's a lot of symbolism there.
Yes, a lot
Look
of
at him. He's riding. It looks like a monkey man riding a scooter
Yeah, in
on the
Bali.
sand over the waves. And I don't know what.
That is the volcano, the Agung. So
The
this,
volcano.
this is a portrait of him. Huh?
Oh, I see.
As a
This is him.
monkey,
This is
yeah.
him in
Because
his life.
Yeah, no, he's used to come to Bali and drive this scooter.
Yes.
And so he wanted to portray himself as a monkey because in Bali you have a lot of monkey.
Yeah.
You have the volcano, so there's a lot of symbols of Bali here. That's super fun. I have
Very
to bring it back to my office. Yeah, and yeah, a couple of gas came over there, and that's it.
All right.
I want to show you the little gallery of work
We're still going.
from our past resident artist. You may recognize.
We're still
some
going.
of them. This is Ryan Mitchell, James Hort, forgot her name. She won the Faenza Prize last year, and she's Australian. This is yeah. This is also a very Ryan Labar. That's a very interesting guy. He works on a separate archive of objects and then he fused them together in fire. Cazzo, ci vediamo sempre.
With the glaze.
He doesn't glaze them. Basically, he put them in the kiln and they fuse them by high temperature.
Huh?
Ciao Ale.
So there's no.
A che ora parti?
There's no.
Yeah, 10 minuti. Ciao Ale.
There's no clear on here.
Yeah, maybe yeah.
A little clear to hold it
Yeah,
together.
yeah,
He's
probably.
fusing it
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
clear
yeah.
glaze. But just
Those
a
are,
minimal amount.
Crystal glazes.
Every different style you
Every
could think
different
of,
style of artists that came in those. This is Cristina Cordova.
and they leave them here.
Yeah, they leave one piece here out of their production. Wood fire, Aragana.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Ronan Mabry, American. So nice. Lot of. This is also incredible.
Look at
Look
the
at the
detail.
detail of it. Clara Holt, she's Italian. Yeah, that's it.
Well, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
That is a lot. It's just amazing that Marcella came here with nothing 25 years ago
Yeah.
and raised a family and built all this, and now he's a family of, what did you say, over 100 employees?
120 at the
120 employees, and so they feel that their family is 120 employees and all their families, so you're talking probably 700.
people. And the nice thing is that 70% of them heritage from this area, these villages.
They're right from here locally.
Yeah. So
And he said after all these years, only like 10 people have resigned.
Yeah, no more
So
than
his
that.
employees don't go anywhere.
Yeah,
That
because-
says everything.
Yeah, they're happy.
They're happy here.
They live. They work and live very close by. Their wages are above average, and they have pensions and insurance, so they're well treated.
That's amazing.
Yeah. That's it.